Hey. So what's up, you guys? I'm Peter and welcome back to the channel. Also, if you are new here, welcome. If you like the content on this page, go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can know when I'm uploading to this channel. So today, y'all, I just came on here to talk to y'all because, like, look, we got new energy coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got the full moon coming, and so it's gonna be a great time to do a lot of releasing. All right, and so when we start to release these things, what I want us to be able to do is to release all of the things that no longer serve us, and that includes people. Okay, you know, sometimes we hang on to people, we hang on to situations, we hang on to circumstances because of longevity, or because you've been knowing this person forever. So you feel like, oh, I've been knowing this person 15, 20 years, so it's hard for me to let them go. Oh, I've been, you know, this is my mom or this is my dad, and I'm entitled to being, you know, with my mom and my dad because that's my mother and that's my father, and I'm only gonna get one. Well, you're not entitled to take anybody's abuse. You're not entitled to just continue to put up with certain circumstances that's not an even energy exchange for you. All right. So that's what we should be getting in the mindset of, but we should be getting in the habit of, is being a little bit more selfish, being a little bit more selfish about how we spend our time, being a little bit more selfish about who we spend our time with, and just where we gonna place our energy. You know what I'm saying? Because 2020 was very draining. So now we're in 2021. And so now we need to really be reconfiguring where we placing our energy. All right. And so one thing that I want to talk to you guys about is those type of people, those people that feel entitled just because they're related to you, or you know, or they feel entitled just because y'all got history and things like that. And they don't want to do nothing for themselves. All right. They don't want to do nothing for themselves to change their circumstances. These are the people that you always gotta, you know, you gotta try to push up the hill. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that you always got to go that extra distance for. All right. These are the people that you always gotta, you know, you gotta be their motivation. You know what I'm saying? They want something done, but you got to be their motivation. So now they draining on you. They pulling on your energy. So you got to be their motivation. Now, unless you getting paid to motivate people, no, thank you. I don't need you pulling on me. If you got something that you want to accomplish, you need to be motivated within yourself to accomplish that thing. All right. And that's why I was talking to my homegirl just a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? I am an empath. Yes, I am. And I have the ability to you know, feel other people's pain and things like that. But I am not sympathetic when it comes to certain things. And I'm not sympathetic because there were times where I was sympathetic to other people's needs and things like that. And I noticed that it would kill me. Like it took too much out of me. So I want to talk to y'all about ways to identify these type of people. So now you got, so I like to call it, because in psychology, this is what we call it. We call it the villain, the victim, and then you got the hero. Okay, and this is why it's hard for me to be sympathetic to a lot of things, because of all of the different things that I've experienced throughout my life and throughout my journey, and all of the different things that I've seen other people experience, hardships that I've seen other people experience, and I'm seeing them out here being the hero versus allowing these things to put them in the victim or the villain category, right? So you got the villain, right? So the villain is that mug that, you know, they go through a lot of crap, or they don't even really go through a lot. You know, they just go through something that was a traumatic experience, all right? Or they went through a lot of traumatic experiences, and they take those traumatic experiences and they use that as an excuse to be a villain. They use that as an excuse to be, you know, to go out and do things that is, they know is wrong, or they know is not right, or they know is, you know, detrimental to other people, right? And so then these mugs go and then they doing these things, they're like, well, because of how my mama was, or because of what I went through, or because of this, or because of that, this is why I'm that way. You know, no. It's going to be a certain time where you're going to have to take ownership of your own things. All right. Especially if you like me, I'm almost 40. I'm 5 years from 40. Right? So if I go out there and I'm doing things that are reckless, that are harmful, that are detrimental to other people, that are detrimental to myself, right? There comes a point in time where you become accountable for your actions, right? So you can't keep playing like, oh, it's because of my upbringing. That's the reason why I'm like that. No. You need to take ownership of what it is that you're doing. Then you got the victim, right? This is the mug that every time you look around, they blaming what they going through, or their everything on their circumstances, or how they came up. And so instead of doing something about it, they playing victim. And what they want you to feel sorry for them. You know, they want your energy. They want you to feel sorry for them. They want you to be, wanting to help them. But they don't want to do nothing to help themselves. All right, they don't want to do nothing to help themselves. All they want to do is rely on you and other people to assist them because they're playing victim. We're in 2021. Enough is enough. All right, people got their own things that they need to be dealing with. So if you are a villain or you are a victim, then hey, you need to tighten up. It's things that you need to begin to work on. It's things that you need to be discovering about yourself. You need to figure out why you still going through these things. It's just like patterns. It's just constant. Victim, villain, victim, villain. You just keep repeating this cycle because you want to. You want to repeat the cycle. So that's why I can't sympathize. Now, if you're in a situation to where someone gives you a hand up, and you find yourself back in that situation, then you want to be there. But if you're in that situation and someone gives you a hand up and you get out of that situation, then that's a whole different story. I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to you ones that keep repeating that stuff. Keep repeating that cycle. And then when you good, you can't help nobody. But when you're not good, you want all the help that you can get. I don't understand you victims, right? But then you got the hero. That's what I like to call myself. I like to call myself the hero. I like to call people like me the hero. I like to call people like me that recognize their faults within themselves and go out there and get it every day, regardless to the situation, the hero. All right? Because we got that mindset that nothing, absolutely nothing is going to come in between what we got going on. If I got a goal, I'm going to hit it every time because I am a hero. I have that type of mentality, all right? If I want to accomplish something, it's going to get done. Let me tell you something. When I went blind, that didn't stop nothing. I went to residency for school with one freaking eye. I still run my business and assist my husband in running his business with one eye. I still take care of my kids every day with one eye. I still drive and I don't make excuses for myself with one eye because I'm a hero. When I was homeless, I didn't make excuses for myself then. I was 16. I was determined to graduate from high school, and that's what I did because that was the goal at that time. Nothing stopped me. When I was down and out, when I was ill and I was going through my illnesses, when I caught my injury in Afghanistan, guess what? I was determined not to be faced with those illnesses again. So I changed my diet. I changed my lifestyle because I'm a hero. You see what I'm saying? When I was growing up with these crackheads, I always had aspirations to do better because I'm a freaking hero. That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference between a victim, a villain, and a hero. Now, the victim and the villain has an opportunity to become the hero. They could get into a position to where they want to change their circumstance and they don't want to repeat them same cycles, and then they could easily become the hero because they have everything that they need to become the hero. So no, I cannot sympathize with the victim and the villain. I can understand it, but I can't sympathize with it. Because it's going to come a matter of time where you have to take accountability and responsibility for your own actions. You're going to have to be a participant in your own rescue. And if you want to heal what's going on with you, you are going to have to put in the work. Because all this stuff that y'all see on IG, on Facebook, this little cute spirituality shit, it's real cute. But it's work that is required to get to that cute shit. I'm sorry, but it's work that's required to get to that. People that tell you that it's going to always be cute, they lying. They lying. It's not going to always be cute. You got to get to the core of that thing. You got to get to the core of it. So stop playing victim. Stop being the villain and become the hero. you will thank yourself later for that. You know, I hate when I have to get on here and you know, exert a lot of energy, but I have to get it off. This is what my platform for. Like, I have to get it off. All right? This is a transformational platform. So I have to give it to you how I'm feeling it at that time and how I'm receiving it at that time. But we got to stop, man. We got to stop. That goes with anything that we do. Playing victim in our relationships, playing victim in our careers, playing victim to our friends, playing victim to our family members. I can't sympathize. I done had family fall out with me asking me for money. No. I see that you don't really need money. You just want to use my money. No. That's how you gotta be. So, during this full moon energy, guess what? Release them. If they don't want nothing, if they don't want to better themselves, release them. Stop wasting your time with them. They don't need you and you don't need them. All right? So that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this message. If y'all want more discussions like this, we on Patreon. That's where most of the discussions happen now. We have our own little circle that we get together and we talk about all things spiritual and all things that's bothering us, because not every day everything gonna be spiritual every day. You know, you want to try to apply your tools, but sometimes you're just not gonna be able to, and that's real talk. All right. So we have our support group on Patreon and things like that, to where if you really want to get some things off your chest or some things are bothering you, or you're just not quite sure on things on your journey, go meet us on Patreon and I'll holler at you.